Hello, fellow gardeners. Today I want to share a story that changed the way I see my garden, and maybe it'll inspire you too. Years ago, while planting tomatoes, I found myself with a banana peel in hand. Instead of walking all the way to the compost bin, I simply buried it, right there in the soil. It was pure laziness, honestly. I just wanted to get on with my planting. Weeks went by, and I didn't think much of it. But then, something caught my eye. The tomato plants in that spot looked noticeably greener, their leaves more vibrant and lush than the others. My curiosity was piqued. Was it just a coincidence, or was the banana peel responsible? I decided to turn my garden into a little experiment. I started burying banana peels near some plants, while leaving others as they were, creating a sort of banana test right in my backyard. As the season went on, the results became impossible to ignore. The banana side of my garden was thriving. Tomatoes set fruit earlier, courgettes produced more, and the plants just looked happier overall. The difference was so clear, even my neighbors started to notice. Not only were the plants healthier, but the soil itself seemed transformed. It was darker, richer, and crumbled beautifully in my hands, so different from the rest of the garden. When I dug around, I found earthworms everywhere, wriggling through the soil. They were more abundant than I'd ever seen before, and I realized they were doing the hard work of breaking down the banana peels and enriching the earth. That's when it clicked for me. I wasn't just tossing away kitchen scraps, I was feeding the entire ecosystem beneath my feet. Every banana peel became a tiny gift to the soil, fueling a cycle of life. The buried peel broke down quickly, becoming a feast for worms and microbes. In turn, these creatures released nutrients that my plants could absorb, making them stronger and more productive. It was such a simple act, but it completely transformed my approach to gardening. I started to see my garden as a living system, where even small actions could have big impacts. Sometimes the best discoveries come from happy accidents. What started as a lazy shortcut turned into one of the most valuable lessons I've learned as a gardener. One banana peel, a little curiosity, and suddenly, my garden was more alive than ever. It's amazing how a small change can spark a whole new way of thinking. Feeding the soil directly created a cycle of abundance. The more I gave to the earth, the more it gave back to me. Lush vegetables, healthy plants, and a thriving ecosystem. And to think, it all started with a moment of lazy genius. So next time you finish a banana, remember, your garden might just thank you for it. So, what's the science behind this fascinating transformation happening right beneath our feet? When we talk about kitchen scraps like banana peels, we're not just tossing away waste, we're actually setting off a chain reaction in the soil that's both natural and incredibly beneficial. Burying a banana peel gives soil microbes and earthworms a direct food source. These tiny organisms are the unsung heroes of the garden, working tirelessly to break down organic matter and recycle nutrients. As they break it down, nutrients like potassium, phosphorus, calcium, and magnesium are released right where roots can absorb them. This process turns what would be waste into a powerful, natural fertilizer that plants can use immediately. Potassium boosts plant health and fruiting, while phosphorus strengthens roots. Calcium and magnesium help build strong cell walls and support overall plant growth, making your garden more resilient. The slow decomposition means a steady, gentle nutrient supply. No risk of burning roots. Unlike synthetic fertilizers, this gradual release ensures plants get what they need over time, supporting healthy, sustained growth. Earthworms are drawn in, aerating the soil, and leaving behind nutrient-rich castings. Their tunnels help roots breathe and water to penetrate deeper, creating a thriving underground ecosystem. This simple act improves water retention, soil structure, and fertility for seasons to come. Over time, your soil becomes darker, richer, and more alive, supporting healthier plants year after year. By feeding the underground world, you're building a healthier garden from the roots up. Every banana peel you bury is a small investment in a more vibrant, productive, and sustainable garden ecosystem. You might have heard of laying banana peels on the soil or making banana peel tea, but peels left on top dry out, decompose slowly, and attract pests. Banana tea only extracts a fraction of the nutrients. Burying peels is best. Nutrients are released underground, protected from pests and weather. It jumpstarts the soil ecosystem, delivering benefits right to the roots. For a little extra effort, you get healthier plants and richer soil. No contest. Ready to try it? Here's how you can transform your garden step by step using simple kitchen scraps you probably already have at home. Start by collecting banana peels, eggshells, and coffee grounds. These are packed with nutrients that your plants will love. Keep a small bowl or container in your kitchen to gather these scraps throughout the week. If you want to make things even easier, you can freeze your scraps. Freezing not only helps prevent odors, but it also breaks down the cell walls, speeding up decomposition once they're in the soil. When you're ready to feed your plants, simply take your frozen or fresh scraps outside. For established plants, use a small trowel to dig a hole about 15 to 20 centimeters away from the stem. Make the hole roughly 20-25 centimeters deep enough to keep pests away and allow the nutrients to reach the roots. Drop in a banana peel, some crushed eggshell, and a handful of coffee grounds. You don't need to overfill the hole. A small amount of each goes a long way in nourishing your plants. Remember, moderation is key. Too much at once can overwhelm the soil, but just a little will break down gradually, releasing nutrients over time. Once your scraps are in, cover the hole with soil, gently pat it down, and give the area a good watering. This helps the decomposition process and ensures nutrients start moving into the root zone. Every few weeks, rotate the spots where you bury your scraps around each plant. This way, you'll gradually enrich the entire root zone, giving your plants access to nutrients wherever their roots grow. Over time, you'll notice your soil becoming richer and your plants looking healthier and more vibrant. There's no need for any special care, just continue watering your garden as you normally would. The scraps will break down naturally, feeding your plants from below. This dig and drop method is incredibly simple, completely natural, and requires almost no extra effort. It's a fantastic way to recycle kitchen waste and boost your garden's health at the same time. With just a few minutes of work every week, you'll see your garden thrive throughout the season, lush, productive, and full of life. Remember, a small effort can lead to big rewards. Give it a try and watch your garden transform. Your plants and the planet will thank you. After about 6 weeks, you'll see deeper green leaves, sturdier stems, and more blossoms. Dig where you buried scraps, and you'll find rich soil, fine roots, and plenty of earthworms. Avoid burying scraps too close to the main stem or too shallow. Keep pests away and roots safe. Stick to fruit and veggie scraps, eggshells, and coffee grounds. No meat or dairy. This isn't just about bigger harvests, it's about respecting nature's cycles. What most see as waste becomes a source of life. Try burying banana peels in your own garden and see the difference for yourself. If you found this helpful, hit subscribe for more simple gardening tips and tricks. Share your results.